Basketball fans, your boy 3D. I'm on the sideline for the game, and some of y'all wonder, is Zaza Pachulia an all-star?
No, sir.
Are you an all-star, Zaza?
No, sir.
You an all-star. I'm voting for you.
No, I'm an all-star because I'm pretty sure my teammates that I'm playing with in the starting lineup, all four of them are going to be all-stars. So I'm playing an all-star team anyways, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my guy, Zaza. He's an all-star, fool.
Well, 3D with Zaza not too long ago.
Love it, Zaza.
The Republic of Georgia continues to have its voice heard. Zaza Pachulia right now, second among Western Conference front court players. He's got about 257,000 more than Anthony Davis, by the way. So this is what the second returns show us. Voting closes Monday the 16th. Curry and Harden there. Westbrook, that means he'd be left out. But hey, remember, guys, the fans get 50% of the vote. Players and media get the other 50%. But here's the Eastern Conference, and this pretty much remains the same. Look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, flirting with 1 million votes. LeBron, the only one over 1 million. Let's come back and talk here about what you think about Zaza. It's all fun and games, but if it comes to fruition and this actually plays out, he's going to be taking a spot from somebody very deserving. But it'd be very difficult because of the math.
Right. No, it's all fun, and I'm obviously knowing Zaza for a while now, having fun with that video. But I think the players in the media would get it back right. We know Zaza's not an all-star, even though he has an all-star personality.
What about one of the two leading MVP candidates, Harden, Westbrook? More than likely, because Curry's got so many votes, and the media and the players are probably going to put him third, at worst fourth. So mathematically, Curry's probably going to start in the All-Star game, and Harden and/or Westbrook won't be.
Well, first of all, I just got to say with Zaza, he acts like he don't want to be an All-Star. he got something to do during the All-Star weekend. Yeah. He said that quick. No, I'm not an All-Star. Right. But no, you're right. This is an interesting situation. Westbrook having an amazing season, putting this team on his back. Of course, Harden as well, and one of those two being out. Curry, look, it's a popularity contest in some respects.
There's also the Warriors in first and Thunder in seventh.
No, yeah, without a doubt. And Steph Curry, the year he's had, the last 2 years, the play just sort of capturing the world's imagination, fans falling in love with him and falling in love with the Warriors ball club. And then Russell Westbrook. I mean, obviously a smaller market team. You lose a dynamic superstar in Kevin Durant, who really was the #1 guy in a lot of people's eyes. And now Westbrook is emerging and having this great year. But it's possible that he comes off the bench, which, is absolutely insane if you ask me. He should be somebody out there starting. But, that's the system. And the great thing is I can be pretty confident that all three of those guards are going to be all-stars.
They should be, right.
But there's a little different feeling when you start versus when the coaches select you as a reserve.
No question about it, but I think our guys now understand that the fans have that power to, vote for the starters. So I don't think guys will be mad because, once again, fans are going up to the ballot, grabbing their pieces of paper and checking off who they want to be a part of it. But let's face it, Harden and Westbrook are having extraordinary years. That's why most people say, Steph, we love you, but those two guys should be starters.
Dwayne Wade in the Eastern Conference with a lot of deserving guards this year. Remember, there'll be a minimum of 4 guards that go from each conference, a maximum of 6. What are your thoughts on Dwayne Wade being put in there by the fans?
Well, look, I mean, Dwayne Wade, obviously a Hall of Famer, legendary career. And he's playing great basketball right now. I don't know if he's is playing as well as maybe Isaiah Thomas or DeMar DeRozan, some of these guards, as you talked about, who are having fantastic seasons. But Dwayne Wade has been one of those guys that's been there year in and year out. He's still playing great basketball. His team is kind of, trying to find their way. But I wouldn't have a problem with Wade being there. And look, Tim Duncan might have been there a couple of years.
Kobe last year.
Kobe, Nowitzki a couple times. So Wade is deserving, in my opinion, just because of the body of work he's done throughout his career.